If you'd like to visit one of the most remote islands on Earth, but don't want to deal with overly complicated logistics, then this is the island for you. This is St. Helena, arguably the most well known of Earth's remote islands. Located in the South Atlantic Ocean, St. Helena is about 1,200 miles west of Africa, 2,500 miles east of South America, and 800 miles southeast of the nearest inhabited land, Ascension Island. Like most other isolated islands in the South Atlantic, St. Helena is volcanic in nature. It first started forming roughly 14 million years ago, as the result of long-running volcanic activity from the St. Helena hotspot. However, that activity stopped around 7 million years ago, and in the time since, erosion has carved the island into a landscape of rugged mountains, deep valleys, and steep cliffs. Today, the highest point on the mountain is Diana's Peak, which rises to an elevation of 2,684 feet. But the most impressive geologic feature on St. Helena is probably the Barn, shown here. The Barn is a large dramatic mountain that dominates the northeast coast of St. Helena and does a good job of showing just how rugged the island is. But despite the fact that it's so remote and rugged, St. Helena surprisingly has a population of around 5,000, by far the largest of any of the isolated volcanic islands in the South Atlantic. St. Helena is also far more accessible than other islands in the general vicinity, such as Ascension Island or Tristan da Cunha, as it has a commercial airport. Until as recently as 2017, visiting St. Helena required a minimum of a 5-day boat trip, but now you can reach it via a non-stop flight from southern Africa year-round. However, although it is still by no means an easy place to get to, it's well worth the long journey. In addition to the incredible landscapes that I already touched on, St. Helena also has a pretty interesting history. Most famously, Napoleon Bonaparte was exiled to the island in 1815, and he remained there until his death in 1821. But my favorite part of St. Helena is its capital, Jamestown. As you can see here, Jamestown is tucked into a long, narrow canyon called James Valley, making it one of the coolest looking settlements on the planet. In fact, I actually think that Jamestown is my favorite capital city on Earth, geographically speaking. So, given all this information, would you visit St. Helena? Let me know in the comments and follow for more geography content.